Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 8 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add in the stairs and also finish up and adding this fire pit right here. Now we're going to continue working on this. We could delete this now. And then now we're gonna focus on our kitchen. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to add the base kitchen first, and then after that we're going to finish up with the top, with the design, and then here in the middle as well we're going to add in the we're gonna add an island as well. So let's start by adding in and going to architecture, click on component, drop down, model in place, and then we're going to go and add in generic model, and then will be generic model number 14 or whatever you name it. We're going to add an extrusion, and then here what I usually add is the material first. I like to start by adding a wood material, so I'm gonna use this 32C, apply OK, and then let's add in our base. So I'm gonna maximize the space right here, and then I'm going to make this one 700. So that's our base, and then from here we could click on finish, and then we could set the extrusion to 900, and then after that we're going to create another extrusion, but we need to set this one, pick a plane, and then we're gonna set this one on top of the 900. So now this will be 25, so that's the thickness that we want. We need to change this to stone. In terms of the top, actually I want to remove this. I want to change the look of the kitchen. So here we basically have the kitchen based. Now what I'm gonna do is, let's finish this first. Go here in 3D, and then let's set the kick plate first. So this is just a linear wall, and then we could just select this one, edit in place again, and then create void extrusion or void sweep actually. So here we could just click here, void sweep, pick path. I'm gonna choose this path, or just pick this path. It's easier. I don't need to think. It's just linear anyway. Click on finish, click on modify sweep, and then edit profile, and then select rectangle, and then it will ask you to draw, and then I'm gonna draw it like that. This is around 50, and then the height should be around 100. Click on finish, and then click here again, click on finish, and then cut geometry, and then as you can see, there's our kick plate right there. Click on finish again, and then go back to level 1, and then here we're going to go to architecture. Actually we don't need to go there, we just need to add in a section view. is very important so that we could just see what's going on here. We could extrude from this wall, and then we could just extend this one so that we know our reference. So basically our reference is right here. We could just maximize that. I know I maximized this one, so we could even just move this one back if we want to. That's how easy it is to use model in place. I want to have a different look, so here I'm gonna model in place, generic model. The one that I'm gonna use is an extrusion. I'm going to pick the plane, and then I'm gonna use this wall, and then here this extrusion. I'm going to have this one like so. AL, this will be aligned, and then I'm going to drop this one a little bit, somewhere like this, because cabinet will be at the top. After that, I'm going to click on rectangle, again offset this to 25. That's the thickness of the stone. Press it, spacebar to change the offset to internal, not external, and then just click it on the edge again. Now we have something that looks like this, and then we could have a stone finish here. So I'm gonna use stone, and then I'm going to use this granite cut polish. Apply OK, and then click finish, and let's finish that as well. I want to set this one as my, I'm gonna extrude that, and then I want to set this one as my basically your top, but on a box, so that will look nice actually. And then what we could do is we could have the backing of this to be the same one as well, so the stone finish. So now what we could do is we could go back here, select here, edit in place, and then let's create an extrusion on this back, and then use the same granite polish material, and then the extrusion should be just 10, and then click finish. So now it looks like that. At the same time, we will have our cabinets at the top. So that's something that we're going to extrude again. This is something new, but it will look nice. And then eventually we will have our cabinet doors as well, below, and then here at the top. So let's go back to section, and then let's go to actually ground. We need to add our cabinets at the top. So now model in place, generic model, and then we want to set this one, pick a plane, go to 3D so that we will be able to set this one on the correct one on top of that, and then extrude, change this to something wood again so that it's easy to remember. Let's add the 28, C, and then here we could just add our cabinets at the top. In terms of depth, let's put this one at 550. click on finish and then finish again, we could extrude it from right here. And then maybe we could just add something beautiful at the top going down right here. So just to frame it all up, we're going to go to section again, and then knowing that there's a 200 millimeters at the top there, what we could do is go back here, model in place, generic model, and then here extrusion, pick a plane, of course the wall, and then change this to maybe a stone again, cut rough in, apply, okay, and then we could just have it finalized like that. And then right here, so it's really a modern kitchen. We're going to use align tool to align all together. Let's delete anything that we need to delete. Let's trim this one to be connected, and then we need to know that this is 200 so that we know everything that's there. I know this extrusion is more than, so maybe 600. Click apply, okay, finish, and finish, and we could just see how it looks like. And obviously once we're in Twinmotion, we're going to change that look. Maybe we could just align it from this one. But I kinda like the way it looks, that it's not flush. So something that I just want to see. And then obviously we still need to add in some stuff here at the back. We're going to add some kitchen. Like for example, we need to go to insert, load family, and then we need to add in our burners. So we need to go to specialty equipment, domestic, mid-range. We could even have, so let's go back here, high end. For the hood, I want it to be on the wall. So CM, I want the VED to be right here in the middle. I don't want the label though, so I'm going to uncheck that. Because we have a section, we could basically pull it up from here and see how it looks. So I'm gonna close that. It wasn't my intention to edit that, but at the same time I'm going, and then I'm just going to eyeball it, how far it is that I want it to be seen like that. So that looks really nice on that. And then in terms of materials, it's already preset, so I don't have a problem. So now we need to go back and then insert which cooktop are we gonna use. I kind of like this fridge, glass door. I'm thinking of which I kind of like this range hood, but at the same time we need to create an opening. So let's see how it looks. CM. I want to see how it looks first, and then see it looks like that. So we need to add in some spacing. So maybe in the next time we're going to add that, but for now I'm just gonna use a cooktop and then CM on that. And then just add it right here. In terms of, are we going to be able to see that? So CM, add it here, and then from here we need to set it on the top. So I'm going to AL right about there, and then before we move it on that, I'm just carefully just putting it right there. Select that, edit. I don't want to show label. Apply, okay. And then check on 3D. This is not showing because what happened is so this one got moved too much. It got moved with the floor, so we need to fix that again. AL from here, only the cooktop for now, and then let's do this much easier. Align it with this so that it's clearly in the middle, and then align it AL with this so that it's right there. Select that, and then uncheck the show label. And then let's check it out in 3D. This is still not showing, so what we need to do is change it to fine. I want to basically move it up more. Let's move this one more at the top, like so, so that everything is showing 3D, and it looks like flush there. And then I want it to back a little bit. Let's back it up a little bit so that we give it some spacing there at the back, so that looks nice. And then eventually we're going to add in some front doors here, and then some lights at the back, and then some island. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is in here in section, I'm actually going to make this one I'm going to edit in place, edit extrusion. I'm going to select both of this. So I'm going to select and then move this one a bit right here. I'm going to move this one as well. I want to actually add the fridge here. That's why I'm trying to move. So I'm trying to edit this one as well, and then finish, and then edit the fridge. So I just want to edit the fridge as much as I can to add the spacing right there. If needed, I'm going to add something at the back here. And then let's go insert load, and then I kinda like this French door right here. CM, and then the fridge is just perfect size. And then here we could just remove the label, and then just move this one a bit in front. We could just align this and then go inside the section and then just align it again, and then align everything all together. Edit in place. The only reason that I'm using edit in place right here, so that I want it to be exactly 25 millimeters right there, but right there, 25 right there. And then click finish. So that's how it looks. I can even edit the height here if needed, so that it's all the way at the top. So for the height here, two four four four. So I could just edit 2444, apply, okay, and then it's a full height. And then let's look at it at 3D. That looks nice. And then we could just move this one as well on the other side, and then we could edit that as well. So that's looking good. I like the way the kitchen looks now. And then we're just gonna continue this on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.